Welcome back, folks, to a brand new video.
So in this video, I'm going to showcase a few less touristy places that you may not have heard of, especially if it's your first time visiting the country. And I promise you, they're well worth a visit. So let's take a look at 10 underrated places to visit in England. Number 1. Sidmouth. So the first destination is a beautiful coastal town that's nestled between dramatic red cliffs and golden sandy beaches. And it offers a perfect mix of natural beauty and that seaside tranquility. So a visit here, you can enjoy a short stroll around the famous Jurassic Coast, with great views to the east towards Salcombe Hill, Frogstone and Beerhead, and Landrum Bay to the west. So despite its small town feel, there are plenty of delightful cafes and local shops, plenty of cultural events, including the renowned Folk Festival. Number 2. Hereford. Now this sits right at the heart of the county, on a loop of the River Wye. You'll notice a golden stone cathedral, with its medieval Mappa Mundi and chained library, which is a massive highlight for those people who visit. You can also wander among half-timbered houses, that English feel, and stroll around the Wye. Plenty of independent shops across the city, and they're all clustered together along that quirky church street. Number 3. Keswick. Located in the heart of the Lake District, and it sits on the shores of Derwent Water. The town's charming market square, with its historic Moot Hall, is a central hub, where you can also explore the scenic beauty of the surrounding fells and lakes, and that's the number one reason why you would visit. Just a few hours train ride from London. But for more of an outdoor adventure, which I'll show you in a moment, Campbell's offers a very rewarding hike with stunning views. Number 4, as mentioned, Campbell's, close to the busy town of Keswick, and it's one of the most popular walks in the Lake District, and for good reason. The climb to the top along the ridgeline offers some epic views across the picturesque parts of the lake, out to Derwent Water and Skiddaw in the distance. But the walk should take around 1 hour each way, making it one of the shorter fell walks in the area. So with all the beautiful views of a much longer walk, it kind of makes Campbell's a great choice if you're looking for even a half-day adventure. So I'm pretty sure most of you haven't heard of this particular destination. Ashness Bridge is perhaps the most photographed packhorse bridge in the Lake District, but it's also an excellent example of a traditional packhorse bridge. So when you see this bridge in person, you'll understand why it's such a famous spot. You can walk to it from Ashness boat stop, which is about 10 minutes from Keswick dock, if you take the clockwise loop. But it's a pretty steady, steep walk that took about 30 minutes. But it may be random, but I highly recommend that you should visit. This circular walk visits the historic mine from the West Cornish village. The mines are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's known as the Cornwall and West Devon mining landscape. You see, the walk exposes you to the industrial heritage of the area, while also providing some wonderful coastal views at the western end. And you can imagine the life of miners from centuries past. They say it's one of the most photographed parts of Cornwall. This is an absolute classic. And there's a lot of history in this particular location. Which brings me to number 7, which is also in the Cornwall area. And it's all about embarking on a long trail in the Cornish countryside for an adventure through a historic mining landscape. So this trail takes you through rolling hills, past ancient mining sites, and along tranquil streams. The rich history combined with the beauty of the landscape makes it a very rewarding experience, especially for hikers and those of you who are really interested in history. So I think combining these two locations is a great idea. And of course, it's much easier if you drive a car. Number 8, St Ives. So you can base yourself right here for the 2 previous destinations, because this is a beautiful town in Cornwall, and it's known for its surf beaches and its art scene. A picturesque fishing harbour, seaside town, and always voted best family holiday destination. I'm pretty sure you can imagine why. So while people flock to Mallorca and Santorini when it's absolutely jam-packed, there's still a perfectly settled beach right here. You can wander through the maze of narrow cobbled streets, search around the independent shops and fishermen's cottages, right in the hearts of the town. Otherwise, you can relax at one of the beach cafes, overlooking the harbour and really take in the beautiful surroundings. Number 9, Hebden Bridge. Now this is a little whimsical market town. Hebden Bridge's Rochdale Canal is nothing but a totally gorgeous spot to visit. So like most of northern England, the weather can be a little bit unpredictable. Hebden Bridge's cobbled lanes quickly give way to the glorious Yorkshire countryside. The nearby Hardcastle Crags, owned by the National Trust, is an absolute must visit, as it boasts a beautiful wooded valley, complete with tumbling streams and miles upon miles of footpaths and walkways. So it's easily one of the best places in the north of England to explore. But if you're feeling a little lazier, head to the Hebden Museum, which has far less walking. And finally, number 10, Corfe Castle. The dramatic ruins of the castle are situated halfway between Wareham and Swanage, and no trip to the Isle of Purbeck would be complete without even a visit to this picturesque village. Corfe Castle was constructed by William the Conqueror in the 11th century, and is easily one of Britain's most iconic survivors of the English Civil Wars. The castle stands on a natural hill, overlooking the village and guarding the main route through the hills, and it can be seen from miles around from all directions. And it is such an awesome castle. You might even be daunted by the size of the hill, but actually there isn't much of a climb, because once you get to the village, there's a fairly easy route to the castle. It's such a cool and interesting historical site, and I definitely would recommend it. And it's the perfect way to end this video in one of the best places to visit.